get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
You look at the Nuggets. They are in right now a very tight spot, trailing by a game, but with the rest of the series playing out on their home court, can their fans will them to a win?
Well, they're still in a tough situation, guys, being down 3-2. But I think they still feel good about their chances to win the title. 2 games at home in front of a crowd that's waited for this moment all season long. There's no reason why they can't get it done.
Well, I think the pressure is clearly on them, Steve, at this point. I mean, with no margin for error, things will get very tricky and dicey for them if they get in a hole here early. If that does happen, I'd be really interested to see how they react to that.
He hits both from the stripe.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
And here's Boston. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And they lit it up from the three-point line. You don't always have to shoot like that to win a game, but it sure doesn't hurt.
Their percentage from deep was excellent. Let's take a look at the box score.
It's stolen by Johnson. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Dishes it to Johnson. Passes it to Murray. Launches it. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Rick Adelman. And Doris, what do you have to say?
The tension cannot be higher courtside, and he actually thinks they'll feed off that tonight. He said, we know what's at stake here. This crowd feels it, and we feel it too. As for their energy level, he assured me that would not be an issue. It's the NBA Finals, he said. Nobody gets tired. Not even you guys, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now Murray. After the missed 3 from Mr. Clutch. Now Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Brown from downtown. That's good. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
Down low. Will it go? And the layup is good.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Gordon for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mr. Clutch has got 5.
Got 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Here's Murray. Off with the layup.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Murray. The pass to Mr. Clutch. A 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. He dishes it to Gordon. Pass to Murray. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. He has 5.
That kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Murray. White drives in, and it's Boston with another.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, it just never seems to...
The Nuggets leading by 6. We've got Johnson, and it's Brown in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Johnson kicks to Brown. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Murray, good. Here's Mr. Clutch. 8 points for him. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. He passes to Simon. Oh, trying for it. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
The Celtics making a switch here. Clock at 4. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Murray. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Inside. Blocked. Now here's White. Passes up to Mr. Clutch. Hauser. Misses the 3. The Nuggets leading by 8. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, guys. Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 35 points and added a few rebounds as well. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
And again, it's Boston converting. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now Murray. He's got 7. Johnson attacking. His first shot coming late. That's good. And the Nuggets lead by 6. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. They set the pick. The pass to Mr. Clutch. It's good from long range. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
1:49 left to play here in the half. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. Well, Clark, clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket. .125 left to play here in the second quarter. Good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
White against Brown. Johnson outside. Pass to Murray. Baseline jumper. Again, the Nuggets score.
You know, nobody responds to end-of-game pressure like this guy. That's what comes to mind immediately for me. He's hit some monumental shots in his career. And some guys just embrace the moment at the end of the game. That's him.
And also, he's absolutely able to do some incredible things in the air. He can look like a gymnast sometimes, twisting his body, double clutching his shot. But he maintains a smooth approach to it all.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Jokic.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting in entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Denver on top. They lead by 4. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Game 6 of the NBA Finals. It just does not get bigger in sports than this. Let's dive right into the action. Out at Pepsi Center, the Nuggets ahead against the Celtics. They're up at the break, and they need to be. It's a must-win for them in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. And the Celtics still keeping at it. And give them credit defensively. They're boxing out, controlling their defensive backboards. It's been a dominating outing for Mr. Clutch through 2. 13 points, and as usual, he's been handing out a lot of assists. We'll see you next time as the second half is about to get underway in the Mile High City. So long, take care, and enjoy the altitude.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Mr. Clutch. He's got 13 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
On the floor for Boston. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Tatum. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Denver in the lead. Murray, the pass to Gordon. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Need to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Offline with his 3.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Murray. He's got 9. Six to shoot. Jokic with the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Brown's got 5 now.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
Yeah, you don't need to catch it and gather and try to go back up. If you've got that type of angle, he really took advantage.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And Brown drops them both. Here's Mr. Clutch. 13 points in the game. They set the pick. The 3. That's good. Mr. Clutch has got 16 points.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the 3-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been 3-pointers.
Here's Jokic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And you know where you'll see him put in the majority of his work is in the rebound battle. Puts a persistent physical effort on the glass. He is tough to box out.
And another thing you see him do a lot and do very well is draw and dish. He brings defenders to him in the low post and then kicks the ball out to the wide open teammate if he's double teamed.
And he sinks the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a two-possession game, at least.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 16. From outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside Gordon. Clock at 6. Passes it to Murray. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
Boston making a switch here. Boston trailing. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Feeds it to Marshall. There's the triple, and that one's good. Marshall's got 6.
I thought the defense really kind of slacked off there. He's going to drill those threes when he gets a good look.
They set the screen. And the pass to Mr. Clutch. There's the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's his 6th three-pointer of the game, 3 in each half.
Now Murray. He's got 9. Pass to Marshall. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Denver.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Murray. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
He feeds it to Marshall. And Boston with the rebound. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 25 points in the game. For 3. That's good. 6 points for him.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Number 24. Nahi. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Marshall brings the double team. Beyond the arc. That's good. And the Celtics lead by 6.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Boston shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's Richard. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Now, fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Gets it to go.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Soft touch off the glass.
You know, tired rights can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Fourth quarter basketball. We're about a minute into it. They get the rebound. Another shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. No good on the free throw. Big group substitution here for Denver. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. The Nuggets trail by 8. Back to Gordon.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during that break. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Now Murray. Here's Jokic. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
So he gets them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Mr. Clutch, the pass to White. Mr. Clutch, he's covered by Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
And here's Johnson outside. That's good.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Tatum, defended by Gordon. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good. Some solid defense from Murray.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Here's Jokic. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Makes the lead pass. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And the Celtics lead by 7. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Kicks to Brown. He passes to Murray. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height of that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
Shoots. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Johnson, the pass to Murray. For the 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his third assist on the night.
He's locked in right now, guys, hitting some big shots here in the fourth quarter.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Murray. Bowser. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. The putback cleans up the mess with the savage putback flush.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
The 1-2 punch, gotta love it.
Outside, White. Celtics passing it around. Mr. Clutch, the pass to White. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Man, they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing to save it. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly. You know, he may lack grace, but his length makes up for it. He can still throw it down now.
Well, you don't have to be a fantastic leaper when you're his size.
Well, it's too bad because with a little more athleticism, can you imagine how dangerous he'd be underneath the boards?
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Now Murray. Three-pointer. Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And he commits the intentional foul. Here's Mr. Clutch. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Lets the three fly. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
On the wing, Johnson. Rebound, Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the Boston Celtics have done it. They are now the NBA champions.
The celebration begins on the hardwood. Really a mixture of emotions. And you got to believe it's one that can hardly be described accurately.
Well said, Clark. This is exactly the moment they've wanted, and quite a contrast indeed of emotions.
Well, as much as you'd like to clinch it in front of your home fans, guys, there's something really special about doing it on the road and just seeing the shocked faces of the home crowd and the silence that envelops the arena. It is quite an accomplishment to do so in the face of such adversity.
And now for the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy and the Bill Russell Finals MVP Award. Let's go down to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Tonight, we have concluded an exciting 6-game final series. It was a thrilling adventure from start to finish, and we can now crown a new NBA champion. Tonight, there is one team which has realized its goal to become NBA champions. Congratulations to the players, the coaching staff, and the fans of this year's NBA champions, the Boston Celtics.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the uninhibited joy, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, these home fans, a celebration they can only witness in frustration and disappointment. Steve, it is some kind of feeling, certainly.
Yeah, it is. For these fans, I mean, to come so close, almost getting there with their team, now all of a sudden to have to watch the opponent celebrate on their floor. A bitter pill to swallow, for sure.
And now we turn our attention courtside to the presentation of the Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP Award and the Larry O'Brien Trophy with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
A tremendously talented player and deserving the award named for Bill Russell, the ultimate champion. Congratulations to the winner of the Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award.
What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying, Clark, this NBA championship moment.
Well, Kevin, this has been a special postseason, and it's awesome to be here to witness what happened tonight.
Steve?
Yeah, guys, this is what it's all about. All the work you put in, not only during the offseason and during the season, but throughout your life. When you're a kid growing up and practicing on your driveway or on your schoolyard, this is the culmination of all those efforts. So for these players and this team, one of the great moments in their life and their career that they'll ever experience.
A tremendous season and a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, good night, everyone, and thanks for watching.